XY-3B. It's the latest addition to the XY range. It's extremely powerful, but it's very controlled.
鳴らしたい音を追求した結果、この形になりました。完全に機能美によって形作られたと言えます。豊富なラインナップを備えた XY シリーズの中でも最も高出力でナチュラルな音を提供するのがこの XY-3 となります。
All of our boxes are voiced acoustically flat. Then you add your DSP from the power soft amplifiers over the top, so you can really create the perfect environment for any type of music or event. The XY can be used in many applications, such as small restaurants, up to clusters of 152s which are in Fabric London. In the very beginning, 2.5 years ago, we drew up the concept of what we were looking for and creating the perfect shape.
3D プリンターを駆使していくつものプロトタイプを作り、トライアンドエラーを重ねてきました。
And then from that point, you start to make it with the ABS plastic, getting closer and closer to your MP product.
名前が示す通り、3種類のスピーカードライバーが使われております。
The mid-high section, which is the bi-horn, basically means it's one mold where high frequency and the mid-range will come out of one area, which is a unique thing.
ホーンの前面から出た時には中広域が非常に自然な混ざり方で帯域に放出されます。
That distance between the bottom of the gold face plug and the bottom of the curve of the 1-inch compression driver mouth is designed to maximize and couple the sound waves together at the right point in time, naturally from the cabinet, not with any DSP. The 8-inch sits in its own little acoustic space. This is a still chamber, and then you have the X-Space baffle.
ドライバーの曲面に沿った形で空気を密室を作ることでコンプレッションをかけます。これにより高い音圧を得ることができます。
X-Space baffle is a diffuser. So what it's doing is pushing from this convex shape through a diffuser and pushing one solid line of sound waves. From that point, it hugs the gold face plug and produces this strong definition of breakup of sound to project out the mouth of the speakers. This is a way of concentrating that sound wave and energy from a small driver to make it such a powerful wave so it can fire a long, long direction. There's so much power and definition in the mid-high. The 12-inch drivers needed to be able to balance that and also to match it in terms of speed and response. We needed the stiffness in the cone, which wasn't like Kevlar, or it wasn't this material where it doesn't have any flex. They were designed with this waterproof membrane. It's allowing that kind of real natural sound to come out.
無教室での性能測定やスタジオでのリスニングテストはもちろんのこと、ロンドンのパブリックといったさまざまなクラブや屋内外フェスティバルでのフィールドテストを得てフィードバックを得てきました。
What we wanted to learn from doing these festivals was to see how the box is responding indoors and outdoors. The first one, which was with Xtrema Belgium, I was about 35 meters back in the crowd and I could hear everything perfectly. The sub I could feel, I could hear the mids, I could hear the highs. The amplifiers were only halfway up. And that was very, very pleasing, just for a small number of boxes and sonically how it performed. It's not a fixed installation, it's not a touring product, it's a hybrid between the two. So we learned a lot from our feedback from our current products to make this even more flexible to go in between the two fields. It needs to be compact, quick, easy to install and quick to take down. The wheel boards will come with a three-way, very solid latch connections. You can put 2 3-ways on top of each other. The width of each box is calculated so it fits 4 wide in trucks, so it's less transport cost. There's captive locking nuts in the cabinet itself, which are there for fly bars, eyelets, or even brackets already, so it's very adaptable. The XY-2 is basically the mid-high section of the XY-3B without the wood enclosure behind it. It can be rigged underneath a cluster of 3 XY-3Bs as downfills, where it can be used in standalone mode as DJ big monitors with the subwoofers underneath. So the applications for this product is very vast. We launched the XY-218 HS last year. We actually knew that horn sub was going to be buddied most of the time with the XY-3 system. So you have the subwoofer, then you have the LF, then you have the mid-high. They all really sum together at the right points, naturally in the crossover areas. So this is the perfect solution to use with the XY-3. The XY-3 is not ear-piercing, it's a comfortable sound, but powerful. And that is a really good balance to have.